cradle.
Please, I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
So this is just highlighting Alexander's cruelty and some of the torture devices he implemented, quite grandiose, because he's celebrating them, considering each one has its own, like, special room. Rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with the blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. It's fucking horrific. Some of the torture devices that were made in, like, the early centuries, just... Yep. They were something. Picked up string. Okay. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I don't know what I've become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on the dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me. After Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time must work. If I can return home, now I shall perish. If I can't return home. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. Humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror, the anticipation. Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before procedure. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence, where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear. Simply by imagining it while applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage. It will prove more efficient if the processes can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whimpering or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So, we don't know anything Like, he's Daniel's woken up in a daze and doesn't remember. Is that because he's tried to torture us and failed? And I want to go back to this one because there was a grate. I wonder if we can pry that open and get the blood we need, because we haven't got the blood and we've still got the glass jar. So I wonder if that's going to be used to collect it. Great goes the drainage pipe. Great goes the drainage. Daniel was not tortured. I don't know, it seems like maybe he regretted it. And then maybe because you can't leave now, Daniel, boy. Substance needs to be purified first. Did it mention how to purify? To distill it properly. So, is there a distillery? Did I miss one up here? No, there's not a distillery. I'm trying to remember, is there one back in the room with the annoying little shitbag? Maybe? Go see. We'll go see. But no, what it seems like to me is that, I know you've just said it's not, but it seems like maybe because obviously Daniel's been killing people for the sake of taming the shadow. One day maybe he had enough, and Alexander was like, well, you can't leave, so go join them.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my faith is in your hands.
I have all the pieces, dude. I really want to tell you.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need.
I can imagine.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
I fully sympathise with you because I know that pain myself. Where I just want to chat about the game because it's so cool, or like a story. But you don't want to spoil it for them because, you know, they don't want to be spoiled. We can discuss it after. I don't know how much of the game's left. Obviously, you've probably got an idea like, oh, I'm near the end, or nowhere near. You're near, oh, near the end. And only 5 deaths so far. I'm gonna say it feels like I'm nearing the end. Like you can kind of feel it. Wait. Wait. That was meant to happen? Okay, I'll take you back. 4 deaths.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Catch you tomorrow. Okay, Adam, take it easy, bro. Just remember this Saturday is the Dungeons and the Dragons. So, be prepared. Do we have anything I can... Excuse me, gotta sneeze. That was a big sneeze, yeah? That was a big sneeze. Let's get the note. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from resisting the memories of those last few days. If I am fortunate, if I fall asleep, and time will pass without effort, I've begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb. Now, I feel like the walls are comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier. As one of the wardens dropped a key down the pipes, it gave me hope for a second. I thought I could escape. If only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king in my dreams. I best you escape your clutches and return with all my knights of the realm, carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Well, that's another sensor job for Stu. Yeah, Stu. Deal with that, buddy. There's a bucket. Yep. Now we drop it. We fish the key. Or just a bucket of water. Because he said he said he dropped it down a pipe. Could he have been referring to this? Wait. Okay. Yep, we gotta rinse it out. You're not gonna have me, not this day.
Oh, harder, Daddy.
Oh no, Liam. Oh no. I love you, Daddy. Good. It's good. Oh, shit. No, stay on your toes. Please. You motherfuckers. Stop.
18th of August,
Fib.
1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small
Close.
Zimmerman dairy farm lives with his wife and 3 children.
You were close.
Took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
Is that your goal, Fibnak? To make me spill my drink by scaring me?
Enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Yeah. Thank you. It's not good. Oh shit, this is where, Oh, yeah, we came up from the sewers there. So this should be the way to... our friend. Yes. This was locked before, so this is how we make the amnesia drink. Okay, so we distill the blood. So now that should be incomplete tonic. Okay. Yeah. Bone? No. Oh wait, the bone. Where's the bone gone? The bone's in there. Wait. I'm guessing yes. The Vias tonic.
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
It is. By you, my friend. You've got to drink up.
Quickly, off with the head! And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Off with the head.
I found a Mithraeus box. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Well, he said off with the my head. Unless he just meant leave. I mean, I fed him the tonic like he wanted. I'll go back.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and put it to Brenner. I was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. Me, powerful. Not so there.
said you wanted to go through the gate. So the chancel, because there was the giant gate to the left before we got captured. I wonder if he means that. An adhesive is necessary, but we know that's not true. We know that's not true because in the notes it said there was no need for an adhesive. When I used the tar, it pushed itself out. So I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Wonder what would happen if I did 600 hydrates at once. Well, there is a cooldown on them, Mustatha. Not a terribly long one, but a cooldown. I think it's like 5 minutes. Bucket of tar.
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Okay. So yeah, when there's no more bad people left to kill, why do I touch things that I know hurt? We'll come back to this room because now we've got the tar. We can assemble the orb, I think. Restorer achievement unlocked. We'll go back. We'll go back. Wouldn't be the first time I've done a game like this. So we're looking for something to jam. Might break. It's not strong enough. Pipe? Shards of metal? No. Because I got a feeling like something like that would be great. Can we pull any of these off? Rock? That did it. Oops. He's going, unfortunately, the way I need to go. Okay. So when he comes back and he goes that way, zip. Now we must wait for the guy to grow past, and we wait on the broken bridge. And we wait on broken bridge as we wait for him to come back. On the broken bridge.
He sees what I see. August 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination. Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer, a monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
And that's probably why he took the drink. He took away his fear, writing the note to himself, telling him what to do to go and kill Alexander. Took away his guilt, yeah. The best way to take away a person's guilt is to ensure that they don't know what happened. You fucker, that hurt. Oh, hello, Fluff. You stabbed me in the gut. Excuse me. Thank you.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Said one of them, this one. Ooh.
Don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such... Stop it! You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you. Maybe I'm saving mine too. I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner. Oh, you fool! You killed us! You killed us both!
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary. I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
That. Though there are 3 ways to end the game. I got the achievement Survivor, so I'm assuming that's the good ending, because it's like if I'd have ignored Agrippa and just went off and did whatever I wanted to. I assumed that would have been different, because obviously I didn't actually use his head for anything, but I could have ignored it. I probably could have not knocked over the portal and just let Brennenberg do his thing. That was phenomenal. I thoroughly enjoyed that.